have him as a manager, but I have him at Trenton, Portland, and in Pawtucket, as well as at the major league level. And I just had such a great time just getting to know him, because he loved his family. He was proud of his family, and he just always cherished those moments.
RJ was an excellent friend, excellent manager. He always pushing the players always to the maximum. He always trying to motivate them to play this game so they can play the next level. It's the big leagues. He always take care of them, and it's been too good for the players. And he's a great friend and a great coach, and take care always the staff. I'm grateful to be part of his staff, and for many years he always be missed.
Hey guys, Julio Bourgon here, former Tide. I just wanted to take the time to pay homage to RJ, who I was fortunate enough to have as a manager for 2 years in 14 and 15. There was countless stories of lessons and things that I was able to learn from him on and off the field, and that I actually carry into my coaching career to this day. Your smile and energy can light up a room. Still can see that, and we miss you, RJ.
Hello everyone, my name is Pedro Beato, former Norfolk Tides. I want to thank you guys for being out here today to celebrate the life and the induction of the Hall of Fame of one of the most beautiful people and most memorable people that will be around the game of baseball, especially for the city of Norfolk. RJ was a beautiful person, as you guys know him. Also a very crazy person, as you guys know him. Brought a lot of joy to the game of baseball, so he dedicated his life to it. His livelihood, his family, his son playing in the game, and just being in the game for such a long time impacted a lot of people's life, a lot of players' life in every way possible. And I was part of that as I played with him for 2 years. And I can just remember him hitting me up, texting me in the off season, and even when I wasn't playing with him for him anymore, I'll get texts and messages from him, just greetings from holidays and stuff like that. And having heard that when he passed away, it was a very, very sad moment in my life. That a person like him is gone in such a crazy way. But let's just celebrate the fact that a beautiful person is in a better place. And for the person he was, and for the person who he's looking upon down on us right now, RJ, I thank you, and this, you deserve every piece of this memorabilia that it's going to be on the stadiums and somewhere that you'll never be forgotten.
Hey Tides, Christian Walker here. Just want to take a second to tell you how much RJ meant to me and how much he taught me over the years. I played for RJ for a few years. He was my first AAA manager. RJ was one of the first managers to show me that it was okay to play with emotion and passion and let that show. Play with a chip on your shoulder, play with a little bit of an attitude. Go out and try to prove people wrong. And I really appreciated that from RJ. It wasn't about hiding who I am or suppressing anything. He was always wholeheartedly behind me and letting my true colors show. And I think that's how he managed. It's no secret how passionate he was and how much energy he brought to the yard every day. And, I just really appreciate my time around RJ and, everything he's done for me.
It's gone and you can't tell that one goodbye. Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold.
like to talk about RJ here for just a minute. He meant a lot to me. His great personality. He loved his players. Ever who played for RJ loved him. He talked about him a lot. And I liked our bus rides that we'd taken from town to town. And one particular instance where he'd be ejected on arguing with an umpire, protecting his players, and then coming to the top step of the dugout and tossing his baseball cap into the crowd. I always liked to look up over the dugout and see how far he threw it. Made me had a little smile on my face. That will be missed. But what a great man who taught me a lot, and I greatly appreciate him. Thank you.
Every time I fall, I get back up again. Cinch my saddle up and find me another win.
I had the pleasure of working with RJ for 5 years in Norfolk. Probably the 5 greatest years I've had in baseball. RJ was a singular individual that could determine what you needed and how the best to get that out of you. He was able to say everything, whether it was a compliment or criticism, with a smile on his face, and you understood he meant it, whether it was good or bad. It was a pleasure to work with him, and it's one of those things that I am deeply saddened every day that he's not around. Thank you, Norfolk fans. I really miss him.
Tough times, but that's what life's about. Life's about tough times. Life's about conquering those tough times, overcoming them. When I heard about Ron Johnson, I was just floored. What a terrific guy. I can't really say much about him that other people haven't said. The guy's heart, spirit, love for the game, love for horses. Me and him talked about horses all the time. He just had so much passion, and we just shot this stuff all the time. It was always fun talking baseball on the backfields and stuff. When the team went on the road and I was being the vet, I didn't have to go, and we just sit there and just talk stuff all day. We would talk about life, talk about family, talk about kids, as I was just becoming a parent, and how obviously he's been a parent for a very long time, and it was just nothing but love and passion from Ron. And he'll be sorely missed, not just by myself, not just by his family, but the whole baseball family that was able to communicate with him, able to be a part of his life and part of his journey. He was that kind of impactful human being, and just to know him was a pleasure. And it's wild, because now just tapping into my mind and my memory and all the great times we had, just shooting the breeze, talking about baseball. Man, what a beautiful soul. He's gone, but he's never ever will be forgotten. Beautiful soul. And prayers for and love for his family, his son, that I got to play with briefly, and just none but love and respect for the whole Johnson family, especially Ron. What a beautiful soul.